Good morning. I just came into the wealthy people cul-de-sac here, and we're going to walk towards the golf course. And I'm going to have a talk to you about channels that you can watch for good content, because I have shifted gears with the kind of content that I absorb lately. It is mostly discussions on what we can do, how we can think better, how we can construct the ideas we need to move forward in this, let's just say, into the ashes of what once was. And I came from a habit of listening to media pundits, everything from more establishment minded people like Kyle Kulinski and Ben Shapiro, and then many years ago I started moving away from that, and I went to people like everything from Tim Pool to Red Ice TV. Again, I still listen to content from all these creators. I'm not shaming any of them. I don't particularly agree with a lot of the people I listen to, but I used to find it beneficial to listen to left-leaning leftist populists like Kyle Kulinski, establishment Zionists like Ben Shapiro, and then more dissident thinkers like I shouldn't say dissident, more counter-narrative. Oh, here comes an Amazon delivery vehicle. Okay, there it goes. Where was I? Oh, I started listening to more dissenting opinions, I suppose. People like Carl Benjamin, people like Tim Pool, that kind of thing. But for the last few years, I've been listening to smaller and smaller creators because it feels like they are more closer to what really matters. And so I'm going to be sharing a short list of people that I think that you will enjoy listening to. Now, I do think it's important to listen to and understand what's going on in the world of politics, but I don't think it should absorb most of our time. I think you should put forward a little bit of effort to know what exactly is going on with politics. I recommend Don the Pleb. He's a lot of fun. He's a good red-blooded American. He talks a lot about government policy and talks about what's going on in a bigger sort of meta way with government. Then on a smaller scale, more active scale, you've got this America First group that I follow. It is the American Populist Union and DC, David Carlson. He has his own channel as well. He puts out really good content. I'm pretty sure he is a very young man, a Zoomer. There is also a playful young up-and-comer from Texas named Big Nick, and Big Nick's been on my channel a few times. He's a lot of fun. He has sort of a playful approach to things. Also, there is the Prudentialist, also I think from Texas, pretty sure. And the Prudentialist puts out very intelligent material about global politics. And of course he covers things on finance, trade, sanctions, warfare, engagements, this republic versus this oligarchy or whatever. He has a lot of good material, and I find myself, even though I don't understand or grasp a lot of the things he talks about, I absorb good meaning from it. So that's the Prudentialist. We also have, I'm just doing all this from memory, so forgive me if I forget someone. Dave the Distributist. He is of a more erudite academic delivery. I like Dave. Dave got swept up in the early aughts into the whole new atheist, let's hate everything that's traditional wave that I did for a while. And so Dave and I had our experiences with that before leaving it. And I sympathize a lot with where he came from and what he has to say. Dave the Distributist is a really good man to follow. He makes long-form content that's erudite and intellectual about topics that affect your life. When it comes to more playful streams, like I mentioned Big Nick earlier, Sergeant Sniper has a fun series of streams, but he's in the process of moving, so I don't know if he's making a lot of content right now. Also, like me, he's trying to life build and do stuff with work, so don't know if he's doing a lot right now, but I'll be putting his links in too. Streams that I find meaning from, let's talk about for a minute before I completely forget. There are streams I find a lot of meaning from. Jason Kona over at No White Guilt does really excellent inspirational as far as and general awareness and talking about what's going on for people of America, and of course, you know, Western folks all around the world, but primarily American stuff. He has the Go Free stream on Sunday afternoon evenings. I'm usually there. Definitely check him out too. The channel name's No White Guilt. He's also the author of the methodology of lexicon application I like, called the Go Free method. Also, in the White Wellbeing Cluster, we have Brant Danger, School of the West. He's putting together an amazing curriculum, an assistant curriculum for homeschooling and supplementing private school, for education that has a Western positive, our people first type of approach to all levels of education. So I'll put his links in there as well. We have Jared George, who is a beautifully minded, kind-hearted person, very inspired writer, author, musician. His music is featured on my channel a lot. Definitely check him out and follow him. Let's see, who else in the White Wellbeing community? We have No White Guilt Clips. No White Guilt Clips puts together excellent short-form content that are positive snippets from different streams and videos that carry a very positive message about Western kind and the kind of things that we're all interested in. So definitely check out him as well. It's getting kind of bright, so forgive me if I sneeze. I'm going to try to fight it because I'm on video, but we'll see what happens. Continuing on, I mentioned Red Ice earlier. Definitely follow them. They're the best white positive news channel, and they're one of the primary sources of just putting on something to listen to for the news or to see just what's going on in the world. They sort of replaced what Tim Pool and all the other pundits were for me. I like getting just my general let's laugh at clown world news and what's going on with the world of anti-whites and government and social media. That's my primary source of just getting that kind of stuff now. There's also PWR with Mark Collette and the Patriotic Alternative Gang over in the UK. They have a weekly show, PWR, on Wednesdays. It's on, they have their Radio Albion is their site. It also goes up on several places on the internet. You can find them on DLive, on I think Laura Towler's channel still. And they have a very good white positive, pro-white type of nationalist discussion every week. Jason's often on there. He co-hosts sometimes for Mark Collette. I listen to that. Now that's very inspiring, especially if you happen to live in the UK. Let's move back to America quickly here. The primary entertainment stream that I listen to each week is Matt and Blonde's show. Matt and Blonde have been doing a Sunday night variety show for many years. I think they just hit their 4th anniversary or 5th anniversary. And I love their stream. Matt's even been on my Discordant Dragon stream on Monday nights before. He's a great guy. I've reached out to Blonde several times, but it was during her motherhood or her pregnancy, so I'm not surprised she hasn't got back to me. So I would like to work with her in the future too, but they have a really fun, lighthearted stream, but they speak a lot of truth about not just clown world stuff, but about government, and they advertise American and local businesses of many types for soap and ammo and all kinds of stuff. It's a good community. I like them a lot. Definitely check out Matt and Blonde's stream on Sunday nights. They also have a call-in show I've been on a few times on Wednesday nights. It's a really great community. I've met a lot of nice people through that community. Let's see. What else do we have here? Let me think. Oh, it goes without saying, even though he's a Welsh, he's half Iranian, half Welsh, Academic Agent is a lot of fun as well. On Tuesdays, he does the Unpopular Opinions. It just has a huge breadth of people from all over the dissident right and dissident center on his variety show to talk about all kinds of stuff. I've also met a lot of fun people through them. AA's cluster are the ones that organized the Shieldings event that I went to and met a lot of really great people. Speaking of the people that I met at Shieldings event, follow Oros. He's a smaller channel, but he's an up-and-comer that talks about building locally, trade, investment, a lot of good old-fashioned just let's go our own way and build our own type of stuff. He also might be, he's one of the few people in Tennessee I've met that wants to perhaps move here and help build with me personally, help me make a Go Free Club, help me realize my dream of having my own local trading post. I think that would be great. So definitely check him out. I'll be putting him in the description too. I was on his channel recently. We had a really good discussion. Speaking of the men that I met at the Shieldings event, there is from, I don't know if it's Asheville, North Carolina, but from somewhere in the North Carolina region. There's a based Orthodox man I met, and I won't reveal his name or anything, but his channel is Anglo Ortho, and he makes excellent, spiritual, white positive, kind material that you might find inspiration from. I've only listened to a couple of the things he's made, and I look forward to doing a stream with him, whether on his channel or on mine one day. Also, check out Radlib, that's Radical Liberation, and Ryan Turnipseed. Those two men, Steven is a Radlib's name. I call him Chadlib because, well, he's exactly what I think most men should aspire to be. He's a patriarch with a beautiful wife that has 8 children. They've homeschooled all of them. They build and grow locally. They're just amazing people. And they also talk about how to homeschool your own children and how to make the money that you have stretch and function for being a self-sufficient family that doesn't need the government and doesn't need handouts. So they are a very excellent family. She does streams with him every once in a while. Definitely check them out. Ryan Turnipseed is an up-and-coming Protestant warrior for what is right. He is erudite, he is spiritually driven, he's an excellent Christian young man, and I even got to chant psalms with him at the Shieldings event. I can't say enough kind things about him. He's great. Let me stop and make sure I'm not forgetting anybody, because I'm about back to where I'm going to have to talk to people, because I see some people up there that will definitely want to have words with me. So let's go ahead and wrap this up real quick. If I forgot anyone critical, I'll probably do a second one of these videos talking about who I think you should listen to, but I think I've gotten out most of... oh no, Conscious Caracal, the South African, of course. Oh, that's 2 South Africans, Mr. Patriarch too. 2 of the men that I've learned a lot from about South Africa, the interracial and interethnic mixing of South Africa, because it's a difficult thing to understand for outsiders. Uh-oh, vehicle coming. Vehicle gone. One of the things about South Africa that was difficult for me to understand was all of the different tribal and ethnic variants. Difficult for outsiders to understand. Also, Ernest of Conscious Caracal, he's an advocate and speaker, member of AfriForum, which of course is fighting against the systemic anti-whiteism and the evil Marxist organization that is poisoning their country. So he does great work. Definitely follow Conscious Caracal and my friend Mr. Patriarch, who is, I believe, originally from Alaska. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure he lives in Alaska now, and he lived in South Africa for many years and told me a lot about it. So definitely follow those guys as well. That's all for now. I'm going to wrap it up. I just wanted to share with you guys where I am right now, what I'm listening to, who is influencing me and helping put the right healthy ideas in my head, and maybe they can help inspire you to be full of positivity and love for your own people and wherever you live. So please check out these people. If you don't like all of them, that's fine. Not everything's for everyone, but I love all of you. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you Friday for Corner Club. Now that I am not working full-time, Corner Club is coming back, and be sure to tune in Friday for hopefully a fun guest, and it will be my first stream on YouTube for quite some time. So I hope you all have a lovely week, and I'll see you Friday. God bless.